Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we got a weapon mod, another weapon from Call of Duty, because people just be porting the shit out of that. Or no, that's the lack a little bit of effort on their part. Some people make these things from scratch, but they're still Call of Duty guns. This is the Modern Warfare 2019, so the remake Modern Warfare, not Call of Duty 4, and not Modern Warfare 2, or the new Modern Warfare 3, or the new Modern, and all those things. Anyway, Call of Duty's got weird names. It's a Call of Duty gun. This is the VLK Rogue, which is a shotgun. I do love shotguns. This is also known as the mod also lists this as the M26 mass. The M26 mass is like a mounted underbarrel shotgun for your rifle. It's an M26 modular accessory shotgun system. Is a lightweight underbarrel shotgun configured to be secured to the main rifle. But you could use it as a regular gun, and this is the regular gun version. Let's whip it out here. So as you can see, it does definitely look like an underbarrel shotgun design, like just with you fitted a stock to it. We can even see that here in first person, but we'll take a look at it here, right? You can see how like this trigger system and all this stuff. It's a very short gun. If you took the stock off, which you wouldn't have, right? You mount like the front part to the underneath part of your, M4 or whatever, and then you'd have an underbarrel shotgun. But this is just a standalone gun, okay? 87 damage, shoots shotgun shells, 6 fire rate. Because it is, I mean, is it a pump? It's not a pump, is it? I don't know. You guys got to explain to me how exactly the gun terminology works. I know there's a gunner out there just foaming at the mouth, excited that he gets to say something in a comment about what type of gun this is. Is that a pump? I mean, I guess it's a pump. It's just not like your traditional pump, right? Because it is pumping, but it is, so it is a slow fire rate action, only 4-round mag, which is not very big. Those iron sights are clean though. It does look just like the one from Call of Duty. This is the VLK Rogue, right? And we're gonna go crazy nuts with some of these attachments. It is a little bit weird to hold here because obviously, with the way that Fallout works, your Pip-Boy is on your left wrist. So some of you are not gonna have a Pip-Boy, and that'll be better. But like, it is awkward because Pip-Boy takes up so much visual real estate of like things to potentially see and shoot, right? But we'll take a look at it more here. There's some running animation here. Let's show the little quick put away animation. Lowered. Pull out, right? Nothing too fancy there, but it is what Call of Duty looks like. You can craft it for yourself at the chemistry station, which is always nice. It's got its own section here. It does require adhesive, aluminum, gears, oil, plastic, rubber, screws, spring, and steel, but no perks, so you can craft it pretty early on in the game, assuming you have the components to do so. And it's described here as an agile 12-gauge mag-fed shotgun from VLK with extensive options to modify range, stability, and maneuverability. We'll see about that. Let's show off third person here. Obviously, the animations here still work. It does, I don't see any major fundamental flaws with how it works. You're still holding the pump. The crank? I don't know. What the fuck is it called? This is one of those ones that bugs me a little bit because I just don't know. It just feels stupid. But, so we can put a laser on here. Sure. Put a laser mount on the top. We'll get to that later, I guess. You can put no stock on there. The ultimate run and gun modification when agility is more important than precision. I believe it says it greatly increases movement. Let's see if that feels true. I don't think so. It's and I just expect this to now from Call of Duty guns. They just put Call of Duty attachments in there and then they don't really do anything. Like, let's just put the standard stock back on there and then compare it. Is this? I almost feel quicker with this one on. I don't know, man. Right? Like, I just don't know why some of these attachments exist, and then I have to sit here and try to like cover them in a way that this is agility while aiming down sights. Heavy duty stock, right? None of it really changes the weight. I mean, obviously it all changes the cosmetic look of it. You don't really see the stock too much. The standard stock is a little bit bulky, so maybe you do want to put no stock on there because if it doesn't do anything negative. You do get ammunition types though, which is good. Slugs to massively increase range and accuracy. You got Dragon's Breath if you want to shoot fire, and you get Explosive, which also increases range and accuracy. I guess they're explosive slugs. Yeah, they are explosive slugs. That's probably the way to go, unless you are bad about blowing yourself up. So this is supposed to help with vertical recoil. I doubt that does that. We're going to mess with it anyway. Okay, these are our barrel our muzzle attachments. That's what it would be more of a thing. You can suppress the weapon. These forge stack marauders are suppressors, and this monolith suppressor is as well. And it does increase range to put a suppressor on there, which is pretty good. I think choke might be good, but we'll compare the two directly here. So let's put a suppressor on there. Let's just to see what it sounds like quiet. Vertical recoil control. Anyway, I do like this no stock look. It makes the weapon take up less space on your screen, at least. These are explosive slugs, though. They should be perfectly point accurate, so I guess it's not even relevant to see. For a choke, this is suppressed. This is fine. That's good. It's sneaky, explosive shot. You just shoot in there. This is a tiny little gun. It's a tiny little gun. Oh my god. It is. I do like it as a tiny little gun lookness, right? It looks like a tiny little gun. It'd be cool if it did more things with it, but let's put that buckshot block on there so we can get some spread. and then we'll shoot a shot with that. We'll also mess with some things. We got sights here. You can put a rail. You got to put a rail on there, and then you can put an optic on there. These are all your Call of Duty optics. These all should work, hopefully well. I don't have the particular time to test every single one of them, right, and show off like, oh, this works. But we'll put one on there just to say we did. That looks like a Call of Duty sight to me. The particular Call of Duty sight. We're going to go over here to my brick wall because brick walls really show impact really well. So obviously my hip fire is really huge with this as well. So there's quite a bit of spread, right? That's a decent amount of spread there. We get another shot here. A decent amount of spread. We're going to put the choke on there because obviously we want to see how much the choke does thing. That's just a suppressor, right? It's still suppressed, which does at least, you know, positively increase your range. We can also do a laser mount, and then we could put the laser sight on there too, like, because these two first lasers are supposed to increase your hip fire accuracy, and this one's supposed to increase your aim down sight speed. I don't know if that's going to work at all. We'll increase hip fire accuracy. We'll put a little different sight on there. I like, which one? The Slimline Pro was kind of my go-to, or the Slimline Pro was, isn't that like a Modern Warfare 2 sight? Not a Modern. Anyway, choke. Let's put the choke on there. Obviously, the suppressors are cool that they work and they do that stuff, but a choke might be more beneficial. This hip fire does not look necessarily any more accurate at all with this laser sight. The laser obviously helps in the sense of, like, it gives you a dot to aim at. The choke is much tighter, though. Let's back up a little bit more, and you should still have, I mean, not as tight as you would expect it to be, I think. Really, right? Like, I really think, regardless, maybe just put the slugs on there, right? Like, you don't have to worry about it at all. The slugs is going to be the most effective way to handle the weapon here. I mean, just in terms of raw damage, because you get the explosiveness of it, too. Even regular slugs, you get that massively increased range and accuracy stat. That's going to be beneficial. But the explosive shells get a huge thing. Do we have a grip that helps get the target faster? Improves standard, it's not a foregrip, it's a pump grip. But improves. I was hoping there would be a pump that'd make it pump faster. That'd be kind of cool. But like, not all this stuff is like, it helps you get on target faster type of nonsense that doesn't make any sense. We'll put a different suppressor on there. Just a big fat boy. Sight worked, I think. I don't know if I aim down sight it. I'll double check it. We got like the aim down sight. We're supposed to be able to aim down sight really fast now. We have an upper rail on there. You can put sleight of hand on there, which is a Call of Duty perk. But I do like this on your guns. It does make you reload faster. Now we could do mags here. Obviously, you can go to 8. You can go to 12. Slight weight increase. It says it doesn't actually, because, you know, none of these things work. These are your grip tapes. These are supposed to, like, this stippled grip tape would make you aim down sight quicker and have less sprint to fire speed in Call of Duty. Rubberized would be recoil control. Granulated would be more recoil control, I guess. Not that recoil is going to matter too much. And then we can also do longer barrels. So this is our 6/8 short barrel. That's what we started with. But we can get all the way up here to 16-inch Warlord. A fixed muzzle, but you can't add muzzle mods. And then a Tsar version that adds muzzle mods. So like, this doesn't also increase range. Tightens pellet spread and extends range. So if we did this, I'm gonna take this choke back on. I don't think the choke was doing too much, but this is supposed to, you know, kind of combo work together. The sight does look nice though. Call of Duty sights do look nice. They're like, they're real, based off of real scopes. Tight. I mean, it's a slug. I forgot that it's a slug. We do have a 12-round mag, which is good. That sleight of hand is working. It is reload, what I imagine to be quicker. That's quite quick, right? I'm just imagine they just plugged. I mean, some of that animation is going to be weird. I'm like really trying to look out for things and stuff too. I don't know what these things are doing. We got to go back to buckshot. There's a lot of things to test on these things, but like most of the things just don't do that much. It just makes you feel bad. You know, it really does. It does. I want to tell you guys that it makes me feel bad. Spread. I don't. It's all fairly wide still. Like, I don't think this particular barrel with the choke is the combo, because I don't know if it's really doing that much. This is supposed to be an aim down sight. Sight does it line up? It does, at least. I mean, in the vague sense, right? When you move, it does, like a real life laser sight, kind of get off target. But when you're aiming at things, it does line up. And it isn't hip fire, which is weird, because this is the aim down. This sight's only on when you aim down sight. I mean, you get green laser, or I think is this blue? You know, at least you get some laser choice colors. 12-hour mega is good. Grip tape of some kind. I think the Warlord barrel is the way to go. Longest range, right? And then you obviously, all the way down here, they put the receiver, which is just, you know, increase of damage, right? There's nothing really super interested here. Advanced is the best. It does actually make the weapon way heavier, though, without the making weapon look any different. So we have now the longest possible range we can have. I mean, I guess, no, we could put slugs back on there. We haven't put slugs back on there. It's supposed to aim down sight quicker. I don't, maybe? I think it just aims down sight pretty quick. It is a nimble little shotgun. I do like the look of this little, like, pocket cannon shotgun thing. I mean, you're definitely putting slugs on there, though. Like, you could put a sight on there. You could do any of these other things, too. Like, their sights, there's lots of them. And I imagine they have all the different reticles that they're supposed to have and stuff. But it does, every time you change an attachment, too, it does get weird. Let's put that suppressor on there, because we don't, and a laser, just to say you did. Just to say you did, I guess. This is still a red laser. Yeah, this could be, I mean, I imagine this could be fairly accurate. The fire rate doesn't get any faster. Like I said, that'd be a cool attachment that actually would work, right? Like a pump that makes it go faster. That sight works. It's a dot, right? It lines up with where you're shooting. That's a slug? That's a lot of, that's still got some spread for a slug. Shouldn't a slug be a single... Is it not a slug? Did I not put a slug on there? Did I fuck that up? I don't think I did, because it's not exploding, right? That's the buckshot at just a close range. I'm being dumb. So, explosive, that's the way you want to have that. These grips don't matter. I'm not kidding. Okay? So, I'm just going over these things, okay? The sights matter. The sights, look, you got a lot of different sights. You do longer range, kind of, well, I guess middling range, like hollow type sights, to like close range mini red dot sights and stuff, right? You probably want the longest barrel on there. There's not much, I mean, it just adds, it doesn't add any weight, and it makes it shoot further away. The grip tape doesn't do anything. 12-round mag isn't beneficial. That does. It's like 3 times the round. Sleight of hand is beneficial. It actually helps you reload faster. The upper rail allows you to have a sight. We want that on there. The pump doesn't do anything. Explosive rounds, in case, and unless you're really worried about it blowing yourself up, no stock, because the stock mods don't actually change recoil or aim down sight speed, as far as I understand. You can put a laser sight on there. You don't need to. So I'm actually just going to take it off, because the laser is just distracting then. And yeah, that's, I mean, it's not as really as much attachments as it seems, is it? That's a blue dot sight. It's very hard to see that particular blue dot, at least on my screen. But it is at least shooting where it lines up. And, you know, it reloads quick, and it pumps nice, and it can be suppressed. It's a powerful little pocket shotgun that doesn't, this is a 7-pound shotgun, right? Like, this is not, that's not very much, right? Like a double barrel even here, like kitted is 16 here for me, right? So like, it's a very light, quick shotgun. The attachments just don't really make it any quicker, right? That's like that's all there is to that. Like it doesn't, you know, it would be cool if it did. Like if you could make a pump that made it faster. If you just made some fallout attachments for your weapon, right? Or like even if you just took the visual look of the Call of Duty attachments, which you just change some numbers around. I don't know if it says, it's probably not that simple, but like if you put the effort in to make the gun do cool fucking things in Fallout, that'd be sick. I think it'd be cool, right? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a different sight to, like a hollow sight, a lone wolf optic, just to say we did, just to show. That's very purple. I don't know. I don't like that at all. I'm not a big sight person. I've just shown this in previous videos, but like I'm just trying to show that they do function. They are working. But yeah, we don't need that laser sight. Doesn't do anything. Long barrel suppressor, that's important. You can suppress the weapon. The choke didn't really seem to do too much. Maybe it's doing a little bit, but like that's a real strong little bit. Dang. It's just unfortunate, right? Because like I don't really like that blue dot. Mini red dot. It's the same sight we were just had, but with the red dot. That's a green dot, dog. It literally said red dot in the description, but it's a green dot. Like, it's literally called Cronin Mini Red Dot, but it's fucking green. Oh, I'm frustrated. I'm not trying to be too frustrated, man, but it's just one of those things where this should be a yellow dot sight. I've used this in college. That's a yellow. Hey, we'll call it that as good. That's a nice, clean looking little optic. We're going to go test the weapon out in some combat. I imagine it's going to function well. This is going to be a cool gun to use. It's kind of a fun little pump action explosive slug pocket shotgun that has actually crazy range. I mean, I've made my current double barrel shotgun here into an actual rifle, so it has 317 range. But I recently covered this handmade shotgun here. This is 167 range. That's a modded shotgun too. This is still 155 right up there. The accuracy is pretty good, right? We'll test it out in combat and see kind of how it feels. It should have a pretty good range though, and that explosive shell is going to do some damage. We'll see how it functions. I mean, like, I just wish the attachments did some stuff. I want to spend one goddamn weapon mod video like talking about cool attachments that work. And for a Call of Duty gun. I mean, I know y'all hate the Call of Duty guns. I'm gonna really. I know the last one I covered, that nervous twitch. It's kind of still there. I don't know why there's a nervous twitch there. It's still definitely there. That's just. It's not an animation conflict. That's just the way that the mod is, man. Your character's just twitchy. You've been playing too much Call of Duty. That game does something to your brain cells. So your character now twitches a little bit. I mean, that's like an idle animation a little bit in there, but some of these idle, it's just real still there. Still a thing. I still think the weapon's going to be fun to use, so we're going to go have some fun with it, rather than be frustrated about attachments. Alright, everybody, we're here at the Revere Saddle, by the way. I just killed something for not doing anything. That was cool. It just exploded. The range here is not crazy in terms of actual VATS accuracy, but that shouldn't have. It hit him. It hit him. This has some decently long-range super mutants. Is there like a travel time on that? No, but it's not really doing a lot of damage. That's a big, powerful super mutant. But we're going to have some rushes now, because we are definitely in caution. That's good accuracy, though. That's plugged. 11% is not going to hit, but that's what we have criticals for. Apparently, I didn't hit the button. It did hit. Can we not shoot rockets at me, though? It does have some weird, kind of like recoil-y effect. Suicider needs to be paid attention to. See, that looked like it was on target. There must be something weird about the way that I'm doing things. Is it like this? Like, I'm not sure what the shell is doing. 29%. Like, I'm trying to figure out where we get close enough. Like, a 50-50 shot is probably pretty, like, worth taking sometimes, but shoot some more in VATS. Make sure we show the weapon off in that manner. I mean, 2-shot in these big, tough super mutants, okay? Like, I want to mention that as a thing. I am kind of getting lit in terms of damage. We'll do some third-person shooting as well. I always forget to do that. It's not maybe as powerful as I would like it to be, but, you know, for like a small little pocket shotgun, this is not really the range you'd like to be using the weapon at. Okay. Come here, super mutant. That guy got one tap though. I mean, for something smaller and simpler, ghouls, your you know, miscellaneous creatures, your mole rats, your so on and so forth, it probably does better, but I am definitely hitting myself. It's not doing too much damage, and my game is getting quite framey, as it is. It just is what it is. I'm going to run away from those particular super mutants for right now. We're going to try to find something else to shoot. Maybe something a little squishier. Just to show it off. Look at this little pocket shotgun. It's a little... Can we stop shooting at me? We got a little pocket shotgun. I do like the look of the weapon. And it's a cool idea, right? I do, you know. There's fundamentals I like about it. It's just unfortunate that, like, the attachments don't work. You don't actually get as much variety. You made the mod. This is what, okay. The Mirelurk gets one tap. That's the kind of pressure I'm looking for my little pocket shotgun. You get jumped by something that pops up out of the ground, like a Mirelurk. I think I'm kind of hitting the shell. I mean, at this range, you can hip fire. You can aim down sight. All this stuff still should work pretty well. Explosive slugs are nice. There's these, you know, positive, cool things about the weapon. Even hit it in the back of its shell there. That was kind of nice. It's a cool gun. It's a good gun. In the conceptual little pocket pump crank shotgun thing. It's got a suppressor that doesn't actually reduce range. It's got a lot of sight variety. You can put that no stock on there because the stock does take up a lot of screen real estate. You do have to worry about that pit boy in the way, but if you don't have a pit boy, that might, like if you have the pit pad or something else, that would be less obtrusive of your screen space. Just by the way the character holds the weapon. It's powerful. It does good stuff. It functions well in combat. It feels good to use, right? Sounds nice. It sounds nice suppressed and not suppressed. Reloads quick. I mean, it is functionally good. It's just the potential is so much better. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, I appreciate your thoughts and opinions. Unless you tell me I'm stupid, and then you're wrong. Nah, just kidding. Where am I? If you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, the Modern Warfare 19 VLK Rogue or the M26 mass, you can check out the top link in the description. There'll be linked there to the Bethesda 9 page as well as the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That we can check out more videos of me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, wherever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.